Hip-hop was alive with tension as rivalries turned into diss tracks and drama spilled beyond the music. Rap beefs took center stage, showcasing the raw competition that drives the culture. 2024 proved that rap beefs remain a key part of hip-hop culture, blending personal rivalries, fan engagement, and competitive artistry. Let's take a look back at the rap beefs that happened in 2024 that were a source of joy for hip-hop fans. Number 1. Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallions. Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallions' beef in 2024 ignited when Megan's track Hiss was seen as a jab at Nicki. In response, Nicki fired back with her diss track, Bigfoot, and a series of pointed tweets. The feud reignited debates over competition among top female rappers, keeping fans and social media buzzing. The two have been close friends for a while and even collaborated on the song Hot Summer Girl in 2019. In 2020, Megan collaborated with Nicki's greatest enemy Cardi B on the song WAP, which led to their relationship falling apart, and things slowly started to get worse between the two. Number 2. The Game versus Rick Ross. The Game dissed Rick Ross because of Ross's involvement in the ongoing Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud. In his diss track Freeway's Revenge, The Game criticized Ross's authenticity and his criticisms of Drake, suggesting that Ross's focus on luxury and status wasn't enough to be relevant in the competitive rap scene. The Game has a history of calling out other rappers such as Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Meek Mill. After the diss track was released, Rick Ross responded by posting a video on his Instagram.
You niggas don't want to eat? You niggas don't want to eat? Must not. You niggas starving. You niggas starving.
Number 3. Eminem versus Benzino. The beef between Eminem and Benzino has been going on since the early 2000s. When Benzino was co-owner of The Source magazine, he criticized Eminem for being incompetent, which led to problems between the two. From then on, problems gradually grew between the two of them, and they often dissed each other. Eminem also dissed Benzino in his song Doomsday Part 2, which was released earlier this year. Benzino also released a diss track called Rap Elvis for Eminem, but the song was trash and ended up being derided by fans. Look at this, one of the comments under that song. Hey Benzino, you probably won't read this, but my name is Alex and I'm paralyzed and from the waist down from a car accident. Benz, I want to thank you because today when this video for Rap Elvis randomly started playing, I stood up for the first time in 10 years and walked across the room to turn it off. You literally saved my life. It's a miracle. Thank you, Benzino. Number 4. Chris Brown versus Quavo. The beef between Chris Brown and Quavo is one of the most famous beefs of 2024. Quavo and Chris Brown traces back to 2017 when Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend Karrueche Tran began dating Quavo. This development reportedly led to the fight between Chris Brown and Migos group at the BET Awards that year. Chris Brown dissed Quavo with the song Weakest Link on his 11:11 album, which was released in April 2024. Quavo responded with a song called Over Hoes and Bitches, and the cover art for the song recreated a leaked image of Chris Brown choking a woman in 2018. Chris Brown responded to Quavo's diss track on Instagram, dismissing it as inferior and stating, "That shit don't even need a response. Take off rap better." Number 5. Drake versus Industry. This beef is the beginning of the biggest beef of 2024, the Drake versus Kendrick rap beef. Future and Metro Boomin, who have had a history of feuds with Drake, released an album called We Don't Trust You in March 2024. The album features a number of songs that are dissing Drake, and most of the artists featured are people who have had issues with Drake. The album featured big names like Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, and Rick Ross, and each song featured them dissing Drake. Kendrick Lamar dissed Drake and J. Cole in the song Like That from that album. The follow-up album, We Still Don't Trust You, also featured rappers like A$AP Rocky and dissed Drake. Number 6. Kendrick Lamar versus J. Cole. This beef is the shortest rap beef not only in 2024, but in all time. After Kendrick Lamar's Like That was released, J. Cole responded by dissing Kendrick with the song 7-Minute Drill. But soon after, he removed the song from all music platforms and apologized to Kendrick.
I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I.
Number 7, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. This beef is not only the biggest beef of 2024, but it can even be said to be the biggest beef of the entire decade. Drake and Kendrick, who have been feuding with each other for a long time and have been doing sneak diss, have taken their beef and the entire hip-hop industry to the forefront this year. Both sides have released a lot of diss tracks and have had a lot of success. Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us also had major success, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was even nominated for 5 Grammy Awards, including Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video. Kendrick prevailed in that beef, which skyrocketed his success. Kendrick Lamar's GNX album, which was released after that beef, took shots at iconic rappers like Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg, so it will be interesting to see which other rappers will become beef with Kendrick. 2024 was a year that proved that the hip-hop industry, which is fiercely competitive with rap beefs, is still alive. Fans will be pleased that they have listened to a lot of diss tracks this year. Comment below which rappers you want to see beef between next year and whose diss tracks you want to hear.